Scotty?
And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Another day passed and no update about Summer Wells from law enforcement. Anyways. Hey, Florida Mom, you're the wiener. Hey, Red. Pam. So I figured I better go live if I'm going to go live today because I did not go live yesterday, I don't think. And I need to be going live every day. Will one of you guys come over here and mow my yard, please? Hey, Susan. Yay, new member, Arkansas-y. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're laughing, Shannon, but I really need somebody to come over here and mow my yard. I figured I better go live now. That way I can mow my yard here in a couple hours. It's hot outside and I don't really want to be out there when it's sweltering. Let's see, what's the temperature? It says 83. Could be worse. So I've heard people's rumblings about Fred, and I don't know what's going on with him. I'm still I have no idea. I'm guessing he's still in the hole. Oh, I do have though. Hold on. Let me pull this up for you guys real quick. So Dudley was, I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was arrested yesterday, I believe. Oh no. What's his birth date? Looks like he might be a Gemini. DV and drugs. Well, he had a warrant, remember, out of Sullivan County. And I think it finally caught up to him and he was arrested. Okay. Let's look real quick. Laura White. What is this? They rescheduled the arraignment for Laura. It was supposed to be the 26th. They don't have her scheduled till looks like August 23rd. Interesting. Let's they've reopened the Sullivan case against Fred. Court events. Look, event and date, June 23rd, 2023 at 9 a.m. Event status, scheduled. Event type, arraignment. Yeah, that never happened. It doesn't even say rescheduled. Let's see. Hey, Flickin' Bullocks. The cliffs at Laurel Run. What? Where'd you hear this at? Thanks. Where'd you hear this, Iris? And Lisa, do you have that recorded? I don't know. I'd like to know that, though. On Doug's. I don't think he chose himself to go there. I did hear that that he is in the hole. I have heard rumors that it is due to his safety. I have heard that from somebody who has a family member that works at the jail, that he's in the hole due to his safety, but that's all I know. I saw what Doug, or part of what Doug, when he called and asked if he's in the hole, and they said that there's no reason listed. I don't know. I don't know why he should be punished for something to do with me, but and I don't really care. I mean, if Doug's putting something up like hateful, I don't really care to see it really. He's I did not bring. You guys are so hilarious. Doug should know this better than anybody. Okay, he has quite the criminal history and gets in trouble quite often, and has been in trouble quite often. There is no type of law broken so people can stop that. That's so hilarious when people like put that out there and like try to scream that, and then nothing ever happens. It was not on the rules. Go try to sign up yourself and see if it says anything about recording your call. It doesn't have, there's no rules against recording your phone call. So supposedly, according to Doug now, he called again. Why is he calling up there and bugging them though? He just called yesterday. Why is he calling again? Okay, so according to Doug, he's not in the hole, and they said when they get around to it, they lift the restrictions not too long from now. Oh, it's Justin live? Hey, Rue. Hey, Michelle Reed. It does not say that. It absolutely does not say that, Lisa K. It absolutely does not say that at all. It says a third party phone call if you have somebody on the phone with you. It doesn't say illegal either. It says it's against the rules and they will. You guys are exaggerating everything and making it into something it's not. It absolutely does not say that. If it said that, people would have it posted all over the place. It does not say anything about recording a phone call, Lisa. And if you had that, you would have posted it a long time ago. It does not say anything like that. Yeah, a third party phone call is just that, a third party. They do that. They don't allow third parties because they want to know who's talking to the inmate. So, certain people who can't make phone calls or can't get a phone call to a certain person they want to talk to, sometimes inmates will try to have call somebody and try to have that person three-way call somebody so they can talk. They don't allow that because they want to know who all is talking to the inmates. No, he hasn't really. Yeah, a three-way phone call is different than recording a phone call. It is. Guys, I read the rules very well. There's only like 12 rules to read when you sign up for visits, and people are twisting around the rules to help them to make it suit what they want to say or want it to say, and it's just not what it said at all. It is definitely not illegal, okay? Tennessee is a one-party state. Indiana is a one-party state. I don't know where you got this, Lisa, but it wasn't from the site at all. You have to go to the site, the site where you agree to the terms. The rules that are that pop up when you sign up for a visit. It does not say anything like that. Wow, really? Yeah, they would have just dropped the freaking visit, guys. They watch those things. It was due to people calling down there and making it into more than it was, really. Maybe they probably don't want the information out there, but that should say a lot to you guys. If it's true that Fred's restrictions will be lifted soon, that's great. Hopefully, you guys can, I don't know, maybe some of you guys can talk to him. Oh my God. Lisa, where do you get this information? Like, I don't understand where you get this information that you put out there. You come up with like some of the, you say things as if it's like fact and put out stuff it's like just not true. Where did you get that Tony Hammonds was cleared? I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't think anybody's really been cleared. Not Fred. I would even gather and say I don't believe Jody Sue is either. Yeah. Yeah, so far I don't think there's been any type of update. I know. I agree, Weasley. It's getting I don't understand why you keep having to say that, Lisa, over and over again, but you don't there's let's see, where did you post this supposed link? I don't even know why I'm going to go look at it. Like, I read the rules before. I'm not going to go look at it. I know it was not there. There was nothing about, oh, you can't record your phone call. Actually, it said something about if it can't be responsible, the jail's not responsible for who the call gets in, whose hands it gets into. Basically, it could end up in anybody's hands. Those calls are not like private. It's not like an attorney client privilege or something. She doesn't have it posted. I don't think that. I don't think I've got more information than I don't think that. I just at all. Law enforcement has been so close-lipped. I don't think that's why all of us are here, going back and forth because none of us know really the truth of what is fact or rumors. Well, Mrs. Fletcher, according to Doug, he's going to have his privileges lifted. They should have just banned me to begin with. And they don't have to have a reason either, which is bullshit. But they don't. They don't have to have any reason to take somebody's privileges because it is a privilege. It's not a right, and they're allowed to take them for whatever reason. Has you agreed to allow it to be recorded? Yeah. Oh, really? All jail calls can be gotten with a FOIA request? Thank you, Tanya. Right. I know. They should have just blocked me and that'd be it. But that is true. If I didn't have it recorded, it would be all a lie. So hold on, let me see something here. I think somebody sent me the rules. Yeah, that's exactly the rules I read, unless anything's changed. Here, I'll share. We'll go ahead and read the rules together. And each jail updates the rules to what they want them to be. This is not the these rules I'm about to post are not from the website that does the visits. Each jail puts their own rules up, I believe. Oh, also there's a new sticker added. If you guys wanted, let's see how well it works. We have a bandit sticker. Did Fred know I was recording him? Probably not, but he knows I put out everything. Okay, so these are the rules I agreed to. Inmatesales.com is the website. But right at the very top, it says inmate visitation is a privilege. Inmates who become disciplinary problems or security risk will not be allowed to receive visitors. In emergency situations, visitations can be canceled without advance notification. Okay, I've read this freaking list of rules more times than I can count. Exactly. Because they're just basically like, well, we can't promise who this call will get in the hands of, or whose hands it will get into. So let's just read this real quick. Visitation procedures. 1. Each inmate is allowed 1 on-site visit per week and 2 remote visits per week. 2. Proper attire is required. No low-cut blouses, tank tops, short skirts or dresses, tight shorts, hats, or any other form of provocative dress will be allowed. Shirts and shoes must be worn. 3. All visitors must provide proper state or government-issued identification, driver's license, foreign ID, or passports for inmate visitation. Visitation is limited to 1 adult and 1 child only. 4, on-site video visitation is available at no cost. A video visit lasts 60 minutes once a week. Additional remote visitation may be purchased. Visitors may only use this system on the inmate's assigned visitation day whenever the inmate has free time. 5, all rules set forth for non-contact visitation shall be adhered to when using the video visitation system. So any lewd, profane, or inappropriate behavior shall result in the loss of video visitation privileges for the visitor and or inmate. 6, visitors can see an inmate only once per visitation day. 7, visitation sign-up is limited and on a first-come, first-served basis. Visitors are encouraged to go online and reserve a visitation time. Okay. 8, an adult must accompany all visitors who are under 17 years of age. Children must be monitored at all times. 9, visitors are not allowed to bring any personal belongings with them into the visitation area other than their picture ID and or set of keys. 10, visitors are subject to a pat-down search prior to entering the visitation area. 11, any visitor who refuses a search will be denied entry to visit. 12, smoking, food, or drinks are not allowed in the visitation areas. No personal contact visits are allowed with inmates. 13, any disruptive or inappropriate behavior by a visitor can result in termination of visitation privileges. And 14, all visitations on-site and off-site are recorded and are subject to being monitored. By engaging in a visitation, you consent to the recording. Service provider shall not be liable for the unauthorized use or disclosure of recorded visitations. Now, thing is, this is not the correct. I don't know what you sent me here, Lisa, but this is not the correct site at all, or the correct rules at all. Where did you get this? It says Securus. They don't even use Securus visitor website. Hold on. Let me make sure. But I don't think they use Securus for video visitation. They use inmatesales.com. People will do anything just to make sure to try to be right. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, that's not the site that is used, Lisa, at all. So I don't know where you got this, but it looks like you got it off the Securus website. But they are not in charge of the video visitation for Hawkins County. I mean, gosh, I wish this was correct. A remote visit will be $5 for a 30-minute visit and will end automatically at the end of 30 minutes. Lisa, this is not correct information at all. It costs way more than that, for one. For two, it's not Securus. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but you've been pushing this agenda for so long and I don't understand why. Everybody's so mad that they are always trying to make things. Securus is Sullivan County inmate prepaid phone service. Yeah, this isn't at all to do with Hawkins County. I mean, I wish it was $5. So where is this rule on this one? I don't even see on here where it says, but it doesn't matter because this is not the correct paperwork anyways. How many times is Doug gonna call a jail? I don't know. I don't understand why he's doing that. But I am told that it does seem like he's going through a little bit of a breakdown again. He does this stuff. Doug will go through these he goes in these cycles of where he's normal for a long period of time, and then he just has these breakdowns and kind of I know I just pulled it up, Lisa. I have it up on the screen exactly what you sent to me. They use inmatesales.com. Okay. Now I have used Securus before when I believe it's the one I tried. Who was I trying to contact? I think Securus is the one I used for Greene County to contact Brandon Lawson. I have them on the screen. This is exactly the screen. This is exactly what you sent me. That's what you sent me. Oh, I've already done it, Lady R. I've already pulled it up. I already pulled up the rules that you agree to when you do a this is the rules that you agree to when you do a video visitation. But basically, just because it said, at the very top, it says inmate visitation is a privilege. That's all they need to put, really, because they take it for whatever reason they want to, and it does not matter. You guys. Well, I don't think anybody. They have a million different accounts, Sheba. That's how. Because I haven't unblocked anybody. So it's just people have different accounts. Lisa has a lot of different accounts. Why does Cash Gurnon's grandmother call you the crazy lady on YouTube? Is that true? Yeah, they don't use Securus, so. And I don't think you're on the right website either. You're not on an actual, Chris. The site that you're seeing that says that they use a Securus is not a legitimate Tennessee Hawkins County state website. It's just a website that somebody put together. They need Hawkins County, well, Eastern Tennessee needs a revamp of their court system, like inmate search. People, it's sad. People so bad. They want the information. You know, they want to be able to use it to in their researching and stuff, but yet they don't want it to be somebody else that brings it to them. It's really dumb. We should just use it all. We should all just take the information and try to decide if it's anything useful. Good Lord. No, it's irritating when people put things out that's like they keep saying illegal, and it's like, you guys, no matter how many times you say that, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to make it illegal. I know you so bad want to, for some reason, ruin people's lives on, you want to. If anything, guys, it's against some kind of rules. It's not illegal. Oh, when I accepted the call, it said I could record it as long as one party knew. Texas lady, Fred does not have an attorney. He needs one. If there's any attorneys listening in who would like to do it pro bono, it says that he has a public defender. Well, he is not aware that he has a public defender, but he might have one assigned to him. How come nobody's over here mowing my lawn yet? Let's see. We have a new date here. What the hell? Here, let me show you guys this. It does show that he has a public defender. It doesn't say a name, but we do have a new court date that's been listed, and it's not till October. So, trial date October 11th, 2023. And it said the arraignment was 6:23 at 9 a.m., but that did not happen. Oh, it says rescheduled. Case rescheduled. Hold on. This is the most confusing website. They rescheduled hers too. Hers was supposed to be on the 26th and it was rescheduled. What the hell is going on, guys? Something is going on. Next hearing, August 23rd, 23 at 1 p.m. How come she hasn't had I was always under the impression you have to have a court date or a court hearing within, I thought it was 24 hours. Hey, Dukester. Her new date is August 23rd at 1 p.m. That's so strange. They rescheduled Fred's and Laura's. What, for a speedy trial? Probably rescheduled for public defender. Does it say arraignment? No, the arraignment, this one never happened. It says rescheduled. And that's exactly what Fred says. Okay, oh my God, this is so freaking slow. Right. Arraignment is usually within 24 hours, depending if it's not a weekend, which is for the inmate to request public defender. Exactly. That's what they usually do. I do know that with Fred, he has a warrant out of Sullivan, so he won't. Even if he was bonded out, he wouldn't be getting out. Now, it would make him get out much sooner, but it would have to, like, if somebody bonded him out right now for his charges, his dealing charges, he would still be on the hook for those, for the charge over there and Sullivan, where he didn't show up for that court date. And so they would have to transfer him to Sullivan. So what the hell is this here? I thought we had... Come on. Yeah, but what about Laura, though? Why isn't Laura got an arraignment? Yay, thank you, Chef Angelo. It does seem like there is something weird going on with Laura and Fred. Like they're wanting them in jail for something. I mean, Laura can get out, though. She has a bond. But they're wanting the whole, which I do not suggest anybody go bond anybody out. But nobody's going to anyways, because it's like a couple $1,000s. They're not going to let her do 10% unless she can find a bondsman that will. Was she indicted? No, it looks like she was just somehow. The incident date was the 22nd of this month, and she was arrested, or it was put in the system on the 23rd. So it's like she was somewhere and they caught her with it. Well, who should I look up, Laura Jean? If bond was set, she was arraigned. I know. I wonder where they picked her up also. They might be trying to protect him in there, Pug Mom. I hope. I worry that something's going to happen to Fred. Oh, thank you, Giselle. She sent me a PayPal and she said, keep doing you. I think she's out of the country, so it was like a Autumn out. Thank you so much. I'm trying to look at your little picture on your PayPal. It's too small. Hey, nicely done. Four Arnolds and a Morlock were arrested around the same time. I know. They aren't really doing a very good job at protecting him, right? Especially if he's already been choked out, which I don't know what to think about that whole situation either. Because I want to believe that he was attacked, but at the same time, I know that that is a common tactic to try to get out of jail, is to sometimes if there's a medical incident and it's going to be very expensive for the jail, they'll release you so they don't have to cover the expenses of the medical. Glitter, did you send me an email? Was that you that sent me an email? I don't know, like a few days ago or something. So, can I share your story, Glitter Bomb? No, Country Girl would never talk crap about me. It's comical they say she's horrible for playing the call while they play the call. Oh, that's a Tiffany Marie move right there. Thank you, Sammy. Hey, Crystal Stars. Okay, so Glitter Bomb sent me her little story. She said, so a few days ago, she emailed me and said, "You have absolutely blown my mind when giving the address of Roy. This will sound crazy, but years ago, for many years, I would often travel on Mountain View Road to get to a friend's house. Many, many times I have driven that road. Ever since Summer went missing, a vision of the place on the road just past Roy's house keeps popping in my head. For 2 years, this has been happening. You have just verified that my visions have meant something. It's freaking me out. Holy crap. Just wanted to tell someone." And then you said, one question, did Roy unalive himself? And you said, also, I fish at Laurel Run all the time if you need info about the park. Oh, cool. So on his death certificate, it says accident. I have found that out for sure, that they have classified it as an accident. But I don't know. There's a lot of deaths, suspicious deaths around that area that are labeled accident, and it sure as hell doesn't seem like an accident. I know you're being sarcastic because I know you want to say something like, Ziggy's my bestie. Not that I'm not or anything. I'm just saying it's just not something you would say. Let's see. What did you send me? Evil exists. Let's James Skelton. Hold on. Okay, so when evil entered, who was with Roy when he died? Fred said they were trying to get into a cave. I know they did. Oh yeah, you are Jam 420. So is well, I don't want to start naming names because I'm going to forget somebody, but Sheba's been around, also. Tommy Larson, a shooting can be classified. Are you related to Christopher Larson? Have you missed anything? We've just been talking, not so much, really. There's no real big updates. Just that we've finally came to the understanding that it's not in the rules that it's illegal to record a call with an inmate. We read the rules together as a class. Crystal Ann Spencer. Now this one is the one that Dawn slept with. Jason Scott Morlock. Amanda Dawn Bernard. Amanda Bernard. That name sounds really familiar. William Troy Arnold. Brandon Scott Arnold. Crystal M. Arnold. Angela Nicole Arnold. He doesn't have his court nicely done is showing up in October. 1 second, guys. Just 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Is that Greene County? This is screenshots that Evil Enter sent me. So I'm not exactly sure what. It's just basically what he's Evil Entered is trying to show is basically the amount of Arnolds that were arrested and people in that family. Who is this weirdo? Wish it would. Yeah, we're gonna be adding some updated stickers. We got one of Bandit now. Cake Crime made it. I thought it was really cute. But we're gonna get some updated ones of Athena once I get her some pictures of Athena, because Athena's a slippery little sucker. I got that off of Pretty Woman. But for real, she doesn't stand still, so I don't get good pictures of Athena very often. But see, when it comes to this situation, don't you guys feel like it's different though, because it's about a missing little girl? I mean, people in jail and prison, they don't like, offenders of children. So I don't know if anybody would really care too much about somebody snitching about hurting a little girl, unless they're involved and they don't obviously want to be getting in trouble. Had a red truck in the yard back then. She's the one who stole the money from Churchill Rescue. And oh, wow. You're right. I do remember that. We'll need a wiener sticker. I'm trying to keep the little pup. It is a possibility. I wonder if maybe I should just message Laura. I know she's not going to get it, but I could message her my phone number. I can't just keep. I'm sure somebody put like $20 on her books or something, but I can't freaking. I can't support both of them in jail. Kind of annoyed. Like, it was already stupid that what Fred was doing, knowing that he knows that they're going to be watching him because he's named as a local meth dealer. And then he gets arrested, and somehow Laura gets arrested within days later of Fred. And it's not like they're arrested, all the time. They really don't have the record that you would think. So it's very odd and coincidental that they both get arrested around the same time. I've heard rumors even that I don't know how. I don't believe it because I don't see how it would be possible, really. But there's rumors going around that Fred snitched on Laura. But I don't think I can believe that. Yeah, I heard that, Carmen. Laura's in jail for possession of meth and possession of paraphernalia. But Fred seemed very kind of confused how she would even have any meth, which I don't see how he would be confused. I mean, if you're in that scene and meth is your thing, you're going to be around others who that's their thing too. And, it's a somewhat cheap drug. I'm sure he's taught Laura how to make it. I don't know why he would. I don't know. That's what the rumor is, supposedly. But how would that be possible? Because they would have to catch her at the perfect time with meth on her and paraphernalia. So how could Fred snitch behind bars? Like, do you know Chad, Arnold, and Cotton are cousins? Well, so a friend of mine looked into it and she says they are. But I haven't really looked into it to confirm, but I trust what they're saying is true. I didn't think they were. I mean, I figured they probably were distant because everybody's distantly related out there. No, I haven't discussed it, Georgia, because unfortunately they pulled a cowardly move. I deserved an apology, and so do many of you, and it's really sad. There's nothing for me to say about it. And I think it's hilarious how people, they were making up a whole scenario like I was over here partying or something about, no, I wasn't. You're making that up for drama. I haven't even addressed anything about that whole situation. That's the damn reason you can't talk to me anymore, because okay, it still is not in the rules, Carol Bush. Yeah, they went along and said that they seen her nursing license and stuff like that too. Are they going to apologize about lying, or are they going to explain how they saw a license? You know, but yeah, I'm going to just stay on true crime, and that whole situation will implode and blow up on its own. It's already started. It's just really sad that um, some people are so prideful that they just cannot ever admit any type of fault. It was, they felt it was a huge step enough to walk away from her because it was obvious they were covering for her. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. They would forgive her if she apologized. Are you serious? They literally said that they lied to you guys and said they saw her nursing license. Anyways, back to this. Does she have driving without valid license charges? No. So that's the thing too, Moonshine Girl, is I was kind of wondering, was she pulled over? You know, because I don't think she has a license. That would make sense. They wait till she drove somewhere and pulled her over and catch her with meth or whatever. But no, there's no charges for driving on suspended or anything like that. Who is the skeleton dude? My phone died. I'm behind a little. Oh, I don't. Oh, this was just. These are some people that were arrested right around the time that Fred was arrested, I guess, and it's a bunch of Arnolds and people kind of. It's Evil Innard sent it to me. It's just another little coinky dink, all the Arnolds, because I guess that area of Laurel Run, or the park, the Laurel Run Park, I guess a lot of that property around there is like was owned by the Arnolds. Let's see here. So yeah, I did see Dudley arrested. Let me see here real quick on mobile patrol. He was arrested this afternoon, I believe. It was Sullivan County inmate. There he is. He was arrested yesterday, actually. Stupid ads on this thing. I have to wait till it's so I can screenshot. Good Lord, how long is this ad? Say the officer that sisters called to remove Laura from the property was the one. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if the sisters were involved in that. Okay. It looks like they added some even more charges to Dudley's. I have to email it to myself. Such a pain, but will I put it out? Yeah, I think I might have saw something like that. But some people, still probably don't know about it. So it shows he was arrested 6/27/23 at 3:11 p.m. Aggravated burglary. Let's see. 245. So it shows 6 charges, but I'm only counting 5. One of them is, I think, cut off. So, yeah, he has domestic assault ×2. Aggravated burglary. Is this against his ex-wife? It is a good picture of him. He can be handsome sometimes. Who names their kid Dudley? I think he's a junior. I believe his dad's name is Dudley Jean, isn't it? Or did I just pull that out of my ass out of nowhere? I could swear that he's a junior. It's not against his wife. Call him Dud for short. Yeah, he had a warrant. Cornbread Mafia. He's a junior. I'm probably going to be on. I'll stay on for. I know that. Is Cracking Cases live yet? I'm going to be on. I'll stay on for like another 30 minutes or something. I really do. I have to force myself to. Oh, they changed it to 8 p.m. If they want to go live right now, I'll end mine. Everything is in slow motion. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you're going through deja vu or and yeah, reliving an experience from the past. A lot of times it will go in slow motion. So it kind of did make me think that possibly something did happen at the horse pond. Apparently he went to retrieve some things of someone he was staying with and an altercation occurred. Do you think Fred is ratting people out to save himself? Hope they get their internet fixed. Yeah. I heard that they were accusing Fred last night, though. That's when I turned off their channel. Just because not because I was mad or anything, it's just that I can't even really entertain that because I just don't believe so. I don't believe it. But I will be very, very, very upset if he's involved in any way. But I just can't believe it. I know everybody that's talked negatively about Dawn and Candace is getting arrested now. I know. I'm sure Dawn and Candace are like throwing a party. It does. It does. If you look at Cotton, he was a good-looking guy at one time. And his hair is the reason why they call him Cotton. By the way, I already know I've already said that, but just for new people who haven't heard. But yeah, Meth did a number on his. Now this picture isn't even. This is probably one of the better pictures, actually, of him later in life. Looks Irish. Yes. It does list his court date in October. I don't understand what's going on. Who is Cotton? It's a name that Fred Hill mentioned. Supposedly to law enforcement. I don't hear any of you guys out there mowing my yard yet. You can use my mower. I have gas out there. That'd be good exercise. If he went by Lynn. I guess he's a male whore it's rumored that he had slept with Marlena Crawford and Jody Sue Brown. Allegedly. Is Cotton the mountain man who set Fred up on a drug deal? No. It sounds like Top Dog that the informant was somebody that was introduced to Fred by a friend. I know. That's the only thing that's kind of saving me is that there hasn't been much rain, so the grass is kind of like, dying. So it's not as overgrown as it could be. And the worst part about it is there's this small section in the backyard that I couldn't get last time because last time I mowed because I ran out of gas, and I was like, oh, I'll just get some gas tomorrow and I'll just finish it. Never did. So that area is like super high, and to go over it with a push mower, it like clogs the blades and starts to kill the mower, and it's my fault. I made it harder on myself. Some people sell their soul for drugs, including their bodies. Yeah. Has Jody Sue talked about whether she knows Roy Simpson? Is smoky where you're at, Rue? I did notice a couple days ago, or a few days ago, but I don't know if it was from the fires or not. Oh, really? Cotton goes by Mountain Man? Didn't Fred say that Mountain Man was from Clinch Mountain? Yeah, I believe so. Maybe of 6. 102 degrees there. Wow. But Top Dog, no, I'm under the impression that Cotton and Mountain Man are 2 different people, but that's just how I interpreted it. Doesn't mean it's right. You're not allowed to be outside? Wow, if it is down there in East Tennessee, then yeah, it's probably going to be rough mowing. Don't you guys feel bad for me? Bad enough to come do it for me? Michigan's worse, I bet. When you asked Fred if he knew who he sold to, didn't he say he knew who turned him in? Big mouth Mountain Man. He did say something about Mountain Man. But I tried to kind of backpedal on that a little bit. The reason why I was like, I was trying to backpedal a little bit on some things he said, because I was like, oh crap, this is recorded. I don't want him to be, I don't want him implicating himself or causing any issues. So yeah, I kept saying that you supposedly sold to. Just make sure you watch what you're saying on this line, because they will use it as evidence that you are admitting to selling to. What? Are you serious? Nuh-uh. Hold on. I don't see anything about it. Can you email me the article? Something must be going on local to Mount Carmel then. Why? What's up? Do you live over there in Parkersburg, God's girl? Do I have a big yard? It's like a half acre. It's not bad. If I stay with it, I could probably have it mowed in an hour and 15 minutes or so. Oh, no problem, Holly. He does kind of look like his mom, Iris. I was noticing that as well. Okay. Did you know me in Parkersburg? I don't know. I mean, that's a kind of crazy question, but I lived there for 7 years. Me and Jim did. I worked over there at the Olive Garden as a waitress for a few years and lived right the buildings. There was a fire after we had moved, but it's right there on 11th Street and gosh, I can't remember the road names anymore. Right across from Captain D's. Ziggy, the gas station where Candace was seen at in St. Clair is near the waterfall in the park. So Candace was in the area when Summer went missing, where Fred talked about where really. How long were you really a detective, Top Dog? I don't know if you answered that yesterday or not. If so, like how many years if you don't? I want to open a I want to be a private investigator. Yes, I did live really close to the hospital. Yeah, I don't like to admit it. That's true. I used to tell people, like a lot of times I would say, I don't want to offend anybody because some areas of West Virginia are really nice, but there is a bad drug issue. I mean, that's everywhere though. Your niece worked at Olive Garden? What's her name? If first name, you don't have to. You're retired now, Top Dog? You already are. Yeah, but I want to be able to get paid for it. Like I feel like I'm good enough at research that people could pay me to find things like Nikki. Oh, was she did she work the well actually Nikki. I'm immediately thinking of this really dark-haired girl. She's pretty. She's probably like, I don't know, 25 now. She could. I think she waitressed too. What part of the restaurant did she work in? I think if I'm thinking the right one, I think this girl worked like everywhere in that restaurant. She was blonde? Oh. Definitely not the girl I'm thinking of. Do you want to see Chris on Court TV, the man who found the glove on Thanksgiving? Meanwhile, the paperwork says the glove was collected days before he was there. Real? No, I didn't see it, but now you got me interested. I know, but I don't want to work for somebody else. Nicely done is the problem. Did Candace say she was at the gas station? I don't know. Has Candace admitted it? Dollar General, she probably went there like every day. I mean, that's a guess. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but man, did she. I think we went to Dollar General twice the one day I met with them. Why is my chat not loading? It is on my phone, but that's true. Here's trivia about Laurel Run Park. The movie The River with Mel Gibson was filmed there in 1984. Yep. Have y'all seen Justin today? Yeah, wasn't he in here? Actually, he texted me. I need to get back to him. He was asking me a timeline about Fred, about, let's see. Let me and I didn't know the answer really. Well, I mean, I know the answer, but I just don't want to repeat it wrong. My memory is really bad, but let's see. He was asking me bullet points. Fred left at what time? Fred saw Dawn approximately what time? Saw Andy pulling out same time, correct? Okay, so he saw Andy. Fred saw Andy between 3 and 3:30 down at the end of Ben Hill Road. He claims he saw Dawn about, I think, 9 a.m. with the boys in a vehicle going up the driveway, I believe. And so he passed Andy about 3 to 3:30. I'm trying to think. I feel like Fred left. He wasn't around when Summer was abducted or whatever happened to Summer. He had been towing out junk vehicles or something like that. And I don't believe he got home until like 8 or 8:30, and that's when he noticed the major presence of law enforcement. Right, Arkansas Sassy. So has my freaking chat. I don't want it to turn off my live, but my chat's not working. Your dad helped in that movie? Candace claims she spoke to Fred and Chad now. Chad said she asked if they'd seen Summer, and Chad said no, but if I go to Clinch Mountain, I will look. Yeah, I heard this whole story. Like, what the hell? How does she come up with something like this like 2 years later? Now she wants to be like, oh yeah, that's right. Can. Candace in her video yesterday in front of the mountain was taunting. I haven't even seen them in a video or on YouTube in forever. But that's because I haven't really. I did watch a little bit of, was it yesterday? A little bit of Daisy's. They were having interesting discussion, but I didn't agree with a lot of it. Hey, Grace. Candace is full of crap. She doesn't know anything. You know this. I wouldn't buy her into her excuse. Right? What is Cher saying now? Cher takes any opportunity. What is the red fish? Sorry, somebody was sending me sticker ideas. She says I'm going to catch charges. Okay. For what? I probably would have already been contacted. Shut up, Cher. Shut up, Cher. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Cher. She throws herself right in the middle of anything that gets any type of number. She's just like Tiffany Marie. Yeah. She's like a lot like Tiffany Marie, but she's even more pathetic because nobody like finds her interesting at all. And she makes up shit. Both of them do. I thought my cat was locked in my bedroom, but guess not. She loves defending suspects too. I'm gonna try to refresh my screen here. Hopefully it doesn't. It might drop me for a second. Okay. Did you hear Dudley wanted Josh to pay him $400 to $500 for an interview and then got mad when he didn't? Really? Did he get paid by other people or something? Is that why he was expecting it? What he doesn't understand, he could get paid for the first one because everybody wanted to hear from him. But after your first interview, or after, really, you don't, people, there's the desire to talk to you kind of goes down. So nobody's going to pay $400 to $500 to talk to Dudley because he also has been proven he has not been very honest at times. And we know he's also on drugs, just like all the others, including Fred. But nobody's going to pay him $400 to $500. I don't understand why my sucks. I have to watch my phone to see the chat. I should have known what, Kathy. If you're talking about Fred, yeah, I mean, I already knew. I knew the moment I talked to Fred the very first time, I knew that they would be banning me eventually. You know what is even more bullshit is when Brandon Lawson single-handedly had me banned from the Greene County system when I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything wrong. Oh no, you didn't just mention lawnmower. I forgot for a second. Arkansas. Yeah, I do need to get out there, right? I don't want to. What's the temperature out? One more day won't hurt. I keep saying that every day, though. Well, thank you, Valerie. I need haircut. Can somebody tell me Fred's barber? You aren't supposed to be outside though either, Ziggy. Why is that? I know, that's why I'm waiting, Julie. Oh, the air quality thing. Been spending all my life living in the Amish paradise. Aw, Genji, I thought you were talking about me. I was really excited for a second. Wah, wah, wah. Look at how cute Bandit is. Yeah, I read his community post earlier. I think it's funny how he's trying to he's trying so hard to involve himself in the Fred Hill situation, but yet wants me in trouble for talking to him. But yet here he is, like trying to get all the information about Fred and call the jail and bother them every freaking hour for updates. But yet Ziggy's the problem. Oh no, you can't find the screen. I remember you saying that one, love. You said you got the cutest picture, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and it never arrived. We need hot dog for stickers. But you just put one. They found bodies in the Titan. Candace brought up Clinch Mountain up to Daisy on Easter weeks ago. Daisy just shared the story. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that. I heard you say that, Moonshine Girl. Who was it he called about? Or you don't have to say if you don't want to. Some people have no shame. I mean, come on. He's one of those guys that goes around. He's one of those freaking auditor people, like freaking Six Up. Like, obnoxious as hell. Rejects from society. Always in trouble, so, they have to hate law enforcement instead of, changing themselves. What? Well, they've even said butterflies, and I mean, I'm not going to change my logo because some weirdo out there wants to make it into something inappropriate. But I have heard even butterflies can be a symbol of some things. Hey, Jess. Always late. I think that they seem like okay people. I mean, I really like Justin too, though. So I don't understand. To me, I think that Justin and Daisy's Daisy's a little sensitive because Justin does not have a mean bone in his body, and even when he's trying to, I don't. He's just not mean. So I think Daisy kind of exaggerates a little bit, but that's it. I think, and Daisy seems like a pretty nice person, though, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, it's only going to allow me to have 12 little sticker things. So I'm going to have to delete ones. In order for me to put the bandit one, I had to remove I removed the Janine sticker because nobody knows who she is. But yeah, they have to switch some up. I don't know. Has Benny been on recently? Hopefully he's staying out of trouble. Well, yeah, I have no problem with him. Daisy seems like a pretty decent person. I mean, I've been irritated with her before over information she's put out. He's spotted out. All right, guys, I really have to go mow the lawn. Maybe I'll be on late tonight. Maybe. I haven't even been on my backup channel. I finally got monetized after like having it forever. And I haven't even gone live on it since I got monetized. But I guess that's a good thing. I mean, as far as for me, I guess. In my opinion, Andy B will be arrested next. See, I'm seeing comments that are like from 20 minutes ago. Yeah, true, Canadian. I could see people seeing her as gullible, but I'm not talking crap because I'm gullible as well. So, but all right, guys. Wish me luck with the yard mowing. Thank you all. Can you guys hit the subscribe and like button for me? We hit 15,000 subscribers on this channel, and I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah. And thank you to the ones who sent the cash apps and super chats and memberships. Thank you all so much. And I will talk to you soon. I'll try to come back later tonight. At least on my backup. All right. Talk to you soon. Ta-ta.